lovelies. This is going to be an update on my post-op VSG, vertical sleeve gastrectomy, latte. I tried to make my 1 month post-op. Well, I made it and I put it together and it just would not upload. So I was like, okay, whatever. So now I had my surgery. I'm trying to get all the specs for you all. I'm sorry. I probably should have did this before we got started, but you know, life happens, blah, blah, blah. So today's July 3rd. I had my surgery on April 18th of 2016. So that's, I'm a little over 2 months. Well, I'm like 2.5 months basically. And I had it with Puget Sound Bariatrics, also known as Eviva right now. Well, they just changed their name to Eviva this year, once this year started. I had my surgery with Dr. Harris. I spoke to like pretty much almost every surgeon and I had to reschedule like my surgery because my original doctor wasn't going to be out of town and I didn't want to wait. So I can't think, but if I remember the actual name, if it's not Dr. Harris, then I'll like annotate it or what have you. My highest weight, which was January of this year, was 398 even. And right now I am 319.8. So that is 78.2 pounds lost. The day of surgery I was, Lord, why can't I remember? I'm terrible. I'll annotate it. I cannot think of it right now. I'm at work. I'm actually at work right now, but I have like 20 minutes because I'm just filling up a water tank. So, yeah. And I was like, oh, you know, I just did my face, so let me get on camera. Some things that have been happening. So I had my 2-month appointment about a week ago. Okay, whatever. And I had been documenting I've been using, Trick, where you at? Okay. I have been using the MyFitnessPal app to like write down all my food and all that jazz. And I noticed, or I thought to myself, I was like, I feel like I'm not eating enough. And so when I went in to talk to the dietitian and whatnot, she confirmed, she's like, girl, you ain't eating enough. Like the highest amount of calories that I took in one day was like 500 calories. That was like the highest. And she told me, she was like, I don't want to see you under 600 calories. And I explained the reason why I hadn't been eating a lot is because a little bit after my 1 month mark, I started getting I just started getting nauseous like almost every day. And at first I thought it was like bread stuff, and I do have a gluten sensitivity. So like the bread stuff, when I say bread stuff, I'm not thinking like regular bread, because everything that I was putting in my mouth was gluten-free bread. Like it'd be like gluten-free bagel or a gluten-free hot dog bun or a gluten-free bread slice. So let's just keep that on that page. Excuse me. But I was nauseous, and so I was like, oh, okay, whatever, nausea, whatever. And then I threw up. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to be out and about and living life. I don't want to be at work and have to run and throw up and all this other stuff. Because whenever a woman throws up and she's in childbearing years, everybody's like, you pregnant? I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know, it irritates me. Anywho, so that being said, so I was like not really eating because I was like, I was doing a lot. Like it was June, so I had a lot of graduations. My baby sister graduated college. I had friends that graduated college because I'm in college right now also. And so I had friends that are graduating. Excuse me. I swear I did not hiccup and burp or nothing until I got on camera. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I had a lot of friends graduating. I had family in town, little mini vacations going on. So I'm like, I just don't want to be out and about and throwing up. So I just wasn't really eating as much. And then I came to the conclusion that I think it was like the bread stuff that was causing me to be nauseous. And I looked up, and then a lot of people like read some blogs and stuff, and a lot of people said that they did get nauseous also with like bread, and they weren't able to actually tolerate it very well until like 6 or more months out. So I was like, okay, I'll put you on the back burner because I just don't want to feel that way. So I and not only bread, like I took away from all things like with like doughiness. Like I was like, I'm scared. So, and I really wasn't eating much. And so, and then she was like, well, it may have started with the bread thing, but now that you're not eating enough, you're just possibly just nauseous. And then I think a lot of times I'm not really even nauseous. Let's be honest. I think sometimes I'm like psychologically nauseous. Like in my head, I'm like, wait, Latte, are you really nauseous? Or are you just making this shit up in your head because you're scared to vomit in public? Most likely, I'm scared to vomit in public. So let's be honest. With that all being said, other than that, I've been having a great post-op experience. Been taking all my vitamins. The funny thing is, so before you get the surgery, they had me like taste test the chewable vitamins that they give you, and I tried them, and I picked the flavor that I like, which was citrus, which is weird because I usually don't like citrusy things. But then, so I liked this one, and then after post-op, I was like, what is this? Oh, no. Like, I would put it in my mouth, and like, everybody around me was like, are you okay? I'm like, no. Like, I would do that every time taking it because I hate the flavor, but I'm going to take my vitamins. So I finally got rid of those, used them all up, and, she gave me this huge fucking horse pill that I can take instead of the chewables, so I don't have to like that flavor. These things are huge. Anywho, but I had to take those 3 times a day, and I'm like, whatever. I do what I gotta do. So I've been taking those, and that's a lot better. I'm trying to like make sure I eat, and even when I'm like scared, I just like, bitch, eat. Okay. So, I did. I don't know, I don't really have any other questions. I have on a dress today, so I'm not going to show you my incisions because I don't want to show you my pussy. So, maybe another day. But, like, I don't even feel them. There's, like, I forget all about them now, so, like, I don't even feel them. There will be a little bod shot at the end and all that jazz. And I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, do let me know. I am selling so many clothes because I've lost 78 pounds. So, yeah. So a lot of my clothes are for sale on Poshmark, super fucking cheap. And if you don't like my price, send me an offer. I'll probably accept it. I'm not like trying to like over here make a killing off of Poshmark or selling clothes. I'm like, most of my clothes are sold for like 90% off, really. But yeah, I haven't really experienced hair loss, but I can't really tell you much on that because I wear weaves and wigs and stuff, so I don't see that shit. So, like, I don't just see, and then on top of that, like, my hair is curly, like, so when I wear my hair natural, I just, it's not like my hair is just, like, falling out, like, I don't know, but I'm on top, I'm fucking, like, I do not miss my vitamins, because I'm not about that shit, and I drink all my water. I can drink a shit ton of water. I've noticed my energy level is just amazing. Especially if I make sure I sleep with my CPAP, because sometimes I'll be falling asleep without it, and I get off at like midnight and I'm like knocked. But when I do make sure, like most of the time I do sleep with my CPAP, but my energy level is amazing. That was creepy. But anyways, so is that it? I think also caffeine makes me nauseous. I thought I was in the clear, and I was like, oh, let me get some coffee. And it wasn't just coffee. I like the Crystal Light with caffeine made me nauseous, but the regular Crystal Light didn't. So I'm just thinking like caffeine doesn't love me yet. So I'm gonna back away from her. and we're gonna pick her back up in about 4 months. And I really don't feel like I need caffeine because, like I said, my energy levels are amazing. I just like the flavor and taste of coffee, and I guess I can do decaf and all that jazz. But why? Why? Anywho, that's it for me in my surgery life. Like I said, I've already started saving for my post-op because, you know, I'm going, like my post-op, for my plastics because, you know, I'm about to get this down and then I'm about to get snatched, honey. You feel me? I'm not playing no games. Yeah. If you have any questions, do ask them all because I'm just like an open motherfucking book. Just ask it all. Put it down there. You can follow me in my socials. It's all down there in the puss. Snapchat, Twitter, Insta. I'm really on that shit on Snapchat. Like, I'm really like that chick on Snapchat. I mean, I'm not nobody to anybody, but I mean, like, to me, I'm that chick on Snapchat. So, anyways, you guys have a great day and just talk with me. Let me know if you have questions, like, literally, because there's stuff I don't think about that you might have questions about, and I'm like, oh, yeah. And if you like my weird ass, please subscribe. Love ya.
But I want to show you guys what I got at Bergdorf's because I had to get things. I couldn't resist this Guerlain Jiki. Oh, I wanted to buy this